Hello, and welcome to Ben and the Backpack inaugural episode as we journey together to Bangalore, India. Welcome to the Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv. We are sitting in the main area of Terminal 3. As you can see, it's a bit busy. We're getting close to the holiday season, but not entirely yet. It is a bit busy. This is Ben. This is Ben's Backpack. And together we're traveling to India in order to meet the builders who are joining the Arbitrum Open House cohort in India, the first regional cohort of Open House, a new program to support new projects, to launch new projects on the mainnet of Arbitrum. This is very exciting. So we're beginning our journey here in the airport, and then from the airport in Israel, we will make our way to Dubai, and from Dubai, we will be in Bangalore. So journey along with me as we go from here all the way to Dubai, and then from there to India. See you soon. While we wait for this flight, let's go ahead and take a walk around the airport. And while we're walking around the airport waiting for our flight to Dubai, which looks like it is on time, let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing in Bangalore. So coming out in Bangalore, we're joining the Hacker House of the Arbitrum Open House program, which is really great. Well, if you don't know what a Hacker House is, a Hacker House is essentially an intensive 4-day experience. This particular one, a 4-day experience, it could be a week, could be less, could be longer, where builders, that includes developers, but also technical founders, go-to-market folks, marketing folks, business development folks, they all come together on projects to intensively build new ideas or take existing early stage ideas and help bring them to market. So that's what's happening in Bangalore. We have local builders coming from across India to join us in Bangalore for 4 intensive days at an incredible venue where we will be helping them to mentor them and help guide them in a building experience with the eventual goal of eventually the winners launching their projects on Arbitrum. It's going from the Hacker House, and the winning teams will then go on to an accelerator program where they'll get even further support and further funding. So that's what's happening in Bangalore. So when you come with me on this journey, you and I together, you're getting a chance to also meet some of the teams that are building, meet some of the builders, understand what they're doing, and get a taste for what this is all about. So it's actually a really, really exciting time. So enough about that. Let's just take a quick walk around. This, of course, is a bookstore, a very common bookstore. This is the airport edition, and in the airport edition, we'll have touristy stuff, obviously, because we're in an airport. And more books in English you might find in a typical one of these bookstores in the rest of the country. And of course, now we're in the books, the language you most find in this bookstore in this country. And games, all kinds of games, including dominoes, very important, chess, and journals, because it's always good to journal. Maybe we should all try journaling ourselves. The rest of the airport, this main area, basically follows a circle of which you come into all different types of stores, a duty-free market, this is the food court, and all other kinds of souvenir shops. I like to call them tchotchke shops. Some little kiosks over there to grab a drink, cafe, cappuccino, things like that. If you need a nice bag, you can pick up a bag here, I guess. Don't ask me about the prices. Not my typical items I purchase, but you can buy a bag there. Nice romantic spot. More bags, some Hugo Boss shirts and clothing, lingerie store for those special moments, jewelry store, and we get to the big duty-free areas. The first one being sportswear, JD duty-free, and then the electronics store, duty-free, Shechem Electric. Now, duty-free is not necessarily always cheaper, it just means tax-free, but that does not necessarily make it cheaper. Buyer beware, DYOR, do your own research on all of these items. And over there, all the way at the other end, is the main duty-free, James Richardson duty-free. That's a brief tour and a little bit more about what you can expect over the next few days as we join these builders on what is really an intensive journey from across the country in India as they come together to hack, to create, to learn, to build a network together, and hopefully for some of the winning teams to get one more step closer to launching their idea, their new concept to mainnet on Arbitrum. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in Dubai in just a bit. We are leaving the Marhaba Lounge in Dubai Airport. We've made it from our first connection, into our first connection, I should say, and our last connection from Tel Aviv to Dubai on the way to Bangalore. A lot of sleeping people. It's the middle of the night, but we're in this together. There are essentially two lounges in this Concourse B. Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
How was your experience in the lounge?
It was great. Yeah, thank you.
Did you enjoy the food and beverages?
I did, and a little rest. A little bit.
That's good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm having a fantastic day.
I'm so glad to hear that.
I like assisted passengers.
Yeah.
And where are you off to today?
Bangalore.
Oh,
Yeah.
what takes you to Bangalore?
Work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Where are you from?
Neighboring country, Sri Lanka.
I'm from Sri Lanka. I have not been to Sri Lanka yet. Would you recommend?
You know they won the award for best island in the world.
I did not know that.
In that case, you better hurry, and you can fly Emirates via Emirates because they have 4 flights daily.
That's amazing.
You should
That'll be
definitely
next
go.
on the list. What's your top recommendation in Sri Lanka?
You need at least 2 weeks. If you're going to Sri Lanka,
Say 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
Food is great if you like spicy food.
Love
but
spicy food.
Oh, in that case, that's the
Be my new home.
You never know.
Well, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Have a good night.
I hope you have a great flight.
Thank you, thank you.
Next destination?
Sri Lanka. As I was saying, in Concourse B, there are 2 lounges, Marhaba and Ahlan. They're both pretty much the same, but I have to say the people that work in the lounges here in Dubai are absolutely phenomenal, especially given the fact that this is such a busy airport. Unending traffic, unending amount of people and passengers and questions and issues, and yet they always manage to maintain a really good attitude, really good demeanor, which is just really great. And we're in our shopping area. Got a little bit of time before our flight to Bangalore. See a Nike store. Sometimes these stores have regionally specific shirts. You never know what you may find. Hi. Doesn't look like it. Have a good night. A Lego store with greetings from Dubai. Looks very happy. Let's continue our walk through this area and give you a better sense of the busyness of it all. What's great about these airports, either in Dubai or in Abu Dhabi, is really it's the meeting place of the whole world. These airports are some of the most popular airports, most busy airports for transit between Asia and Europe, between Asia and the Americas. And so really it's a meeting place between what you could say, I guess colloquially, where East meets West happens in this airport. And you see people from every part of the world, hear every language possible when you're walking through this airport. Win a luxury car. I wonder how I would get that car home from Dubai if I won it, on the small chance that would actually happen. It probably would not happen. This airport is really nice, but one of the things you can tell about older airports, this is an older airport at this point, is they built the ceilings pretty low. And it's not on one's head, but it is a little bit claustrophobic. Given the amount of things in here and the amount of lights, and the ceiling being relatively low, you don't really feel the expansiveness. And if you go to new airports around the world, like the newest ones built in the past few years, you'll notice that they all have very high ceilings in the whole airport, not just in bits of it like we're about to see here in this airport. In many of the new airports, the whole ceiling is like this experience. Lots of glass, maybe some wood, and open. Very, very open. And that's it, my friends. We made it to the gate for our flight to Bangalore. There it is. Looks like a pretty full flight. I'll see you on the other side. Hey, so we made it to Bangalore, India. After our connection in Dubai, we are here. I have about 45 minutes of sleep total, but you know, we're awake, we're doing it, we're here. Sorry?
Like filming are not allowed.
Filming myself?
No, actually using your phone, camera are not allowed.
Selfie.
Camera
Oh,
are not
camera
allowed.
not allowed.
Please use your cell phone.
Selfie only.
No, use your phone.
Yes,
Use your
phone. Okay.
Use your
Yeah, yeah.
phone,
Look,
not camera, okay?
off.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, so you guys, you saw that we had a little bit of interruption there as I was welcoming you all to Bangalore and letting you know that we made it at the end of our trip. Apparently, security guards in some parts of Bangalore don't appreciate seeing cameras out. I thought he was asking me something else, like, what are you doing? I'm not really sure. Didn't seem obvious what he was immediately asking me, but then it became clear he just didn't like to see the camera. Once you stopped watching at that point, once I cut it off at that point, it ended up being a very lovely conversation. He wanted to know exactly how his English was. He wanted to understand if I could understand him and if I thought he learned English well in school. It was a very nice chat, but he was very serious about no cameras in that area. But any case, we're here in Bangalore. Our adventure for the open house, Arbitrum Open House, is set to begin very soon, starting tomorrow with our community meetup, featuring a bunch of professionals talking about the challenges of building developer and technical communities in this era of AI and this era of just really short attention spans and trying to grab people's focus into what we're building and into our communities. So I'm excited for that and to take you there. In the meantime, have a great night and see you tomorrow.